tell us the backstory. You basically just found a dress that you liked, right?
Yeah, I went shopping looking for a dress that was modest in the neckline, but also unique.
You said you found it, you loved it, you wore it to prom. When did the trouble happen?
The trouble happened after I posted it on Twitter the day after prom, and that was when I started getting some negative comments.
You looked very nice in the dress, too. Everybody around here, when we put it up, everyone goes, wow, that's really nice. And I like that it was a kind of different, too, that it wasn't your standard prom dress. I kind of like that.
Yeah, thank you.
So the trouble happens. People start complaining online. Were you shocked by that?
I was, honestly. I was not expecting it at all.
Had you ever heard the term cultural appropriation?
Yes, I have heard it before.
And so you've seen the stories, and it still didn't click, though, that would be considered by some cultural appropriation.
No, it didn't. I was still caught by surprise.
So when did you start seeing the negative comments online?
I started seeing them several hours after I posted, and I was just at work when I started getting the notifications, and I was quite surprised.
What was your reaction?
At first, I was a little sad and confused, and then once it started getting more popular, getting all these negative comments, people started coming out and supporting me.
So your friends supported you? Most people in the community?
Yes.
So here's my question, because unfortunately stuff like this is really being targeted at your generation. I mean, you see all kinds of nuttiness like this in the news and probably around, whether it's cultural appropriation or wrong claims of racism or people too sensitive or political correctness. You see a lot of that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's my question about that. Do most of your friends, people your age, people you go to school with, maybe even a couple years younger, a couple years older, do most of them understand this is just nonsense? Not that they want to be bad people or hurt people's feelings or something. Do most of them understand this is just nonsense?
Yes, of course.
So what do we do about it?
Honestly, this is something that it's obviously going to come and go, but I think it's just important to stand your ground and say what you've done and why you've done it, and that's that. There's always going to be someone who disagrees, and that's okay.
And you absolutely are not trying to appropriate somebody's culture? What are your feelings on that? What's your statement to people that were truly upset by this?
My statement is that my full intent was to show my love and appreciation and respect to the Chinese culture by wearing their dress. And I in no way intended for it to be considered racist.